Hi, this is Jeline from the Honors Tutorial. Our topic for today is about writing polynomials in standard form for Mathematics 10. For example, number 1, we have here y equals 5x squared minus 18x raised to 5 plus 9x cubed minus 10x plus x raised to 4 plus 1. So how are we going to arrange this? You should have your exponents in decreasing order. So meaning the highest exponent should be in the first term. So let us have our solution here. Let's look for the highest exponent here. Is it 2? No. Is it 5? Yes, it is 5. So therefore, we have to have negative 18x raised to 5 first. So we have here y equals negative 18x raised to 5. And then remember in decreasing order, meaning from greatest to least. Next to 5 is 4. So we have here plus x raised to 4. And then after 4, we have here 3 as the exponent. So we have here 9x cubed. So plus 9x cubed. Then after that, 3, 2. Exponent 2 is next. So that is plus 5x squared. And then 1. Exponent 1 is next. So we have here negative 10x. Lastly, our constant that is 1. So plus 1. As you can see here, our first term contains a negative number. In standard form, we don't want that. So therefore, this is what we are going to do. We have to multiply this to negative number or negative 1. So multiply this to negative 1. Let me write it here below. So it will become negative 1 times negative 18 x raised to 5 plus x raised to 4 plus 9x cubed plus 5x squared minus 10x plus 1. Let's distribute the negative 1 now. So we have here negative 1 times negative 18 x raised to 5 is positive 18 x raised to 5 and then multiply negative 2 positive x raised to 4. Then it will become negative x raised to 4. So as you can see here and observe, the signs will change but the numbers will not. So if it is positive, it will become negative. So minus x cubed. If it is positive, then it will become negative. So minus 5x squared. Then we have here negative will turn into positive. So plus 10x. And then positive here, it will become negative. So this is the standard form of the given, that is 18x raised to 5 minus x raised to 4 minus 9x cubed minus 5x squared plus 10x minus 1. Always remember that when writing in standard form, the first term should always be a positive number. Next, we have here 8 plus x squared plus 9x. So for our solution, let's just arrange the exponents in decreasing order. So the highest exponent that we have here is 2. So it should come first. So that is x squared. And then in decreasing order, meaning the next exponent should be 1. So that's plus 9x. And then always last constant. So plus 8. So this is the answer in standard form. No need to multiply it to negative 1 because your first term, which is x squared, is positive number already. Next, let's have this. To write this in standard form, we have to simplify. So therefore, let's write our solution first. Let me just copy the given. So that is y equals the quantity of x minus 2 times the quantity of x plus 1. Let's use the FOIL method. Are you familiar with it? So this is FOIL. F-O-I-L. F meaning first term. So we have to multiply the first term. So we have here x times x. So that is x squared because we have here our exponent which is 1 and 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. Copy the variable which is x. Next, O. O meaning outside. So we have here x times 1. So x times 1. So that is 1x. Next, we also have here I inner. So that is negative 2 times x. So we have here negative 2 times x. So that is negative 2x. And L for last. So x times 1. So that is x times 1. That is 1. Sorry. So for last, we have here negative 2 times 1. So negative 2 times 1. So negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. And then for O and I, we have to combine them because they are similar terms, meaning they have the same variable and the same exponent at the same time. So for this term, we have here 1 minus 2 that is negative 1 because when we have opposite signs, we have to subtract and then copy the sign of the larger number which is negative. And then for variables, just copy it. Then let's write it now in standard form. So that is y equals the first term. So that is x squared. The outer and the inner term combined. So that is 1 minus, this is negative 1x. You can write it as negative x only. And then for the last term, so this is negative 2. And this is the standard form of the given. So that's it for part 1 of writing polynomials in standard form. Kindly watch out for our part 2 of the discussion. We will give more complex examples to write in standard form. So kindly watch it. And then if you have questions, inquiries about us, kindly message our FB page, The Honors Tutorial. Thank you and God bless.